brilliant little necklace in the whole wide world, and it's not so little, and you do it in either the 18 or in the 30 inch. The 30 inch is just back in stock, and it is at an advance order, but you'll get it in time for Christmas. So we just showed you this gorgeous dolphin cuff.
Watch.
Look, yeah, that's the necklace coming up at the end of the show, right? Completely adjustable. So there's the dolphin cuff. We're down to a few dozens in every size. I love this enhancer. So it's customer top rated. It's the first day we've ever been able to bring it down to our low clearance price. It's $169.98, 5 easy payments of $34, and that easy pay is leaving us at the end of the day. I just love this. I think if the cuff was out of reach, go ahead and get yourself this beautiful top-rated pendant, this enhancer.
I think this is kind of a piece like that could be for anybody, any age, any kind of style. And again, it's that energy, life force energy. So, you know, you have that dolphin swirling around and you see the movement. And then when you see swirls and reverse waves in art, it symbolizes life force energy. And I love that London blue in combination with the white pearl. If you're new to the line, all of the 18 karat gold has that hand brush finish on it. So it's got a beautiful softness next to the oxidized silver.
Gorgeous. And it's also solid. It's not clad like you would see with maybe some other pieces. It's like solid 18 karat gold. Oh, we have some very pretty images to show everybody. But again, this is being retired, great savings, but it's not coming back in. Look at that. Is that in your garden?
All of the pictures I take and put on Facebook are from my garden.
Oh, because you're an avid gardener. I know it's so wonderful.
I love it.
So I know Lauren loved the story, and I know I make you tell it every time we're together. And in 15 years, that's a lot of times. But I think that your story is an example of trusting the process. And I always feel like every time you tell it, somebody listening is going to say, wow, light bulb. So tell the story of how you became a jewelry designer.
That makes me feel better about repeating myself.
Well, I always want you to do it.
Thank you. I started FIT when I was 16 years old, and I was a fine arts major. And as part of that, you take sculpture, and I love sculpture. But I had one teacher who, for whatever reason, he never showed up to the classes. And I was working with sheet metal that was like 6 feet big, and goggles and torches, and burning myself and cutting myself and having no idea what I was doing. So I was in the hall crying and bandaging my hand, and the jewelry professor who was in the room next door said, why don't you take jewelry? It'll fulfill your metals requirement. It's very sculptural. Do you paint? I said, yes. There's color. And I fell in love. It was like, you know, you have all these beautiful gemstones as your color palette, and then you can sculpt to your heart's content, but just on a much different scale.
Right. And that, again, was the angel that came down the hallway and changed you. I mean, imagine us without Barbara Bixby in our lives with jewelry. I love that story for that reason. Sometimes you're going in one direction and everybody's pulling you in this direction. So this piece...
You know, I've always told my kids, and I'll be telling my grandkids when they get a little bit older, you know, just be open to things and do what calls to you and what interests you, and you might end up on a path that's completely different than what you thought. But you're doing the right thing if you listen to your heart.
Yes, trust that process. And look what it got us, this gorgeous piece of jewelry. There's something about that blue chalcedony that drops below. I mean, you know, it has very much of an aquamarine color to it, which they say is the gemstone of mermaids. So everything magical and beautiful and happy about this piece. And if you love the cuff, but maybe, you know, out of your price range, or maybe this is just, you know, something that you wouldn't wear on a daily basis, how about this on your favorite chain, or definitely on this, my pick of the show chain that's coming up in about a half hour?
Leather cord. I showed it in the garden on topaz beads from Couture. Anything that you like, and that's what I mean about, you know, making it your own style. If you wear this on a long leather cord, it's going to have such a different feeling. You could put this on white pearls and make it demure and, you know, completely different vibe. So,
well, I almost wore this next ring, but then I was worried because I thought, it might sell out without us ever getting to it. It is spectacular. It's spectacular. We're going to see it on